Anyway, y'all, welcome back to Reality and Balance. Words of Power Oracle reading. And today we are going to switch it up a little bit and talk about how we could use words of empowerment through our language for transformation and healing, you guys. Don't forget to thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel. So, anyway, I'm excited to talk about this a little bit and how we are going to use these oracle cards, okay, to promote transformation and healing and what that looks like visually, you guys. Oh, and like I always tell you guys, that one of my goals is to educate and motivate individuals to work towards a balanced lifestyle. So, and that way you can always discover a path to operate on from the highest aspects of yourself, okay? The highest aspects of yourself. That's what we are operating on. That's why we are here and why we keep coming back. Okay. It's for that good old action to promote higher beings. Gratitude, Ashe. Thank y'all for being here today. And thank you for lacking a video, but thank y'all for being here with me today and walking through this information of language, of dealing with words of empowerment. Okay, so let's get into it, you guys. So, using language, words of empowerment for transformation and healing. First, what I've come to know is that the language of the soul are words of power. The language of the soul are words of power. From what I've come to know, because the soul is expansive, but it will lay in space for my acknowledgement and suspense without the animation of spirit. So, with language and words of empowerment that the soul likes, needs to be emanated by spirit, which comes through intention of our words. So the intention that we put into our words are powerful and very much expansive to the soul. That both dark matters that we cannot perceive or see, the soul or the spirit. Okay. So the soul likes the use of language, and the use of language that I like to operate from is the higher the upper room, the highest aspects of language using words of empowerment. Okay. And today, like I said, we're going to talk about how to use that language for transformation and healing. Yay. So, the role of language and emotional healing can be used for three things, but more obviously, but the three most basic things we could think of right now we could use for using words of empowerment is to release, you guys. Thank you. Appreciate you. Having a good day. It's still nighttime. Thank you. So, one way, you guys, we can use language for emotional healing is to release. Okay. Another way is for self expression. We can use language, emotional healing for self expression and to have a sense of freedom, like your body will feel freedom. So, those are three easy ways to remember to use emotional strengthening yourself, okay? Releasing, self expression, and freedom. So, those are the three ways emotional um, healing can work through our use of language, you guys. Hey, how's it going? I know there's a message that wants to be held for review. I think I will hold on eventually. Uh, so, setting your intentions is imperative with using words and power for transformation and release. So I was just thinking about this earlier, like how could we use words of empowerment for transformation, and like the most rudimentary, the most foundational way we could use transformation is our diet, how we eat, how we drink, or our exercise. So we can transform ourselves through those little basic ways, though, right? That's how we can use transformation. So how can we use words of empowerment to promote transformation through diet and exercise? Like, how do you do that? Well, we'll show some examples of what that looks like as well. I'm reading your messages. I can see your messages. So we'll get into a little bit of the video, and then we'll talk a little bit about that. I don't know. Am I single? No, I'm not single. I'm not single. I'm, anyway. So, let's get back to it, you guys. So, like I was saying before, the role of language and emotional healing we can use for release, self expression, and for freedom. And that's why we're here, because a lot of us need to feel more free by using our voice, by using our power of our tone, by using those reflections, okay, through our self through our self-expression comes the reflections of who we are, and those tones and vibration will naturally connect to bring some inspiration and words of empowerment, you guys. So hope all of that made sense. Yeah, don't forget to like the video. Hello everybody, thanks for being here. So we're getting ready to just see a couple of examples of how we can use language to promote transformation and healing. So I'm going to go ahead and pull 5 cards from this deck, and we're going to use it like a sentence, okay? For someone who may be going through, let's stick with the diet. Let's stick with the diet. Let's say that we need not to have like sugar today or something. I don't know. We need not to have sugar for 3 days, and you've been known to have sugar for weeks. You know what I'm saying? So to you, this is like a whole shock for yourself. So how in the hell are you going to get to your goals where you need to go? How are you going to heal and promote wellness for yourself? How are you going to do that? Through words of empowerment, you guys. The best way for this is to work is to instill it often and constantly every day to transform the subconscious in order to promote all of these good habits. Well, bye, Shabana. Glad you were here. Thanks for stopping by. So let's go ahead and draw 5 cards, and let's see what that looks like, you guys. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see, like, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say it's my birthday coming up, and I can, really have a piece of cake. My doctor's like, I can't have no cake, and I feel like my life may be over. How can I inspire myself? How can I start the movement of transformation by using words of empowerment, you guys? So here are the cards. I am moving forward. So your doctor told you that you need to not eat sugar, or sooner or later it's not going to be good looking for you. So I'm moving forward. Like, I need to listen to what is going on to my health and wellness, and not self destruct. So let me move away from those bad habits. Not only am I going to move away from those bad habits, I'm learning to let go of those bad habits because they are attached to emotional instability. The reason why I've been eating a lot of sugar, the reason why I've been doing all that for so many years is because I haven't been feeling confident with myself. So not only am I going to move forward by promoting wellness in my diet, but I am learning to let go of self doubt. So this is really layered when it comes to words of empowerment, right? We're not just telling ourselves, okay, we don't need to just eat sugar. We need to look at what's really going on underneath the surface of the individual. So I am learning to let go of self doubt. Okay, now I'm understanding why I'm eating all that sugar. Okay, I deserve to respect myself. I deserve this respect. I need to promote healing. I need to transform myself. I really want to see myself do better. I deserve respect. I need to respect myself. I need not to eat so much sugar because I am going to be true to this new path. I am true to who I am. I'm not going to go back. I'm not going to continue to wake up every day and promote negativity into my lifestyle, into my life form. I'm not going to get up and eat a whole bunch of cereal, a whole bunch of this or that. I'm going to stick true to who and what I am, right? This is really important. If this was somebody's oracle reading, this is a really good look for this to populate for them, especially when it comes to their diet, right? When it comes to the diet, I am true. This shows me and it shows you as well that you're not going to go back to all that negative, low vibrational things that were killing you very, very slowly. That's why the doctor was telling you that you need to cut back on all that sugar, right? Oh, you see that? Now the spirit is like liking this person or this individual all together because they're like, I can't even have fun with all this. I don't need to be hard on myself. I don't need to beat myself up. I don't need to put applesauce and everything. I can switch it up and find we're in 2025. We don't need to have, there's so much resources out there that we can find other ingredients for things to taste good, but you have to research it. So that is like one of the ways that I would use words of empowerment for transformation, right? For diet, health, wellness, okay? By changing the subconscious, not by just telling yourself, by digging deeper what's going on, what you need to unveil, all right, to reach these goals here. Not only that, but how spirit sees the goals for you as well, that you are true and that you will stick to these goals, guys. So that is one way that I would use words of empowerment for transformation. Now, I'll go ahead and flip five more cards and see how we could use words of empowerment for healing, for a form of release. Any kind, there's like so many healing. Like, let's see, what's an example? Somebody was just like, I just fell off my bike. But that's not deep enough. Saying that, okay, saying that lost their son, someone lost their son, their teenage son, someone lost their teenage son that's about 19 or 20. That's more upper level, way above surface, right? Way above surface. Something that takes time, and sometimes time doesn't even heal an individual with that type of trauma, to lose a son or to lose, um, the person that they gave birth to, or the person that they brought into this world. That form of healing is really deep and depth healing. So let's see what the oracle cards have to say that we can help promote someone who has a loss in their family and who are just thinking that words of empowerment are just stupid. They're just words that really don't do anything. They're really not helpful. But as I was saying before, it's the consistency, it's the repetition that is going to help a person gain access to healing, um, through challenges, such as I just said. So let's just see if someone needs, some inspiration, some motivation, who just lost their teenage son. How can we use words of empowerment? Okay, how can we use words of empowerment through inscription, through visualization? How can we do that to promote healing? So we'll pull five cards and see what that may look like for individual. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. Now, y'all just saw me shuffle these cards. So, like I was just saying, someone who had a loss, someone who just lost their son, how can they use words of empowerment, or how can they just use words of empowerment of healing, a day-to-day advancement to healing, just to get by the day. Okay. So spirit basically is saying I can relax and let go. Nobody ever wants to let go of their child, right? But spirit is telling you eventually that you can relax and let go, but they need you to accept where you are right now. You have all of the resources around you that are going to help. You have a team of support around you through this process here. Yes, you deserve peace. As we're so sorry for this loss, words can't express. But yes, you deserve this peace. But Spirit is also telling you that you are going to stay in power, that you are in power. I am staying in power. Number 9, which is so transformative. I am staying in power and being number 9 with the number 9 year for someone who's going through a form of loss. This is motivational to know that eventually there will be a time where his memory won't feel like a loss. So relaxing and letting go, letting them continue on their path, accepting where you are as you begin to let them go. Realize that you have a team of supporters around you promoting and helping you. Because I do have to say that when parents lose their children, sometimes they forget, not sometimes, 100% of the times, they forget that there's team support around them that's going to help promote peace as well. It's hard to see and hard to visualize, but they are here, your resourceful team, to help promote peace. And you are going to advance by bringing such a beautiful spirit into this realm in order for them to expand in a different way, because you're staying in power in number 9. So that is one way how I will actually read oh my leg an oracle reading for someone who needs some inspiration and empowerment, who is going through a loss. That's how I will read the spirit through oracle reading. Okay. So that is 2 ways, 2 examples I just showed you guys how you can use words of empowerment through language. Okay. Through language, through your intention, you guys. All right. To promote transformation and healing. And like I said in the first example, we use an example of transformation through diet and health, and how we can use these words of empowerment to help promote, okay, a healthier diet. And in our second example, my leg, y'all, I be trying to like stretch, but in our second example, I came up with an idea of someone who wanted an oracle reading that is dealing with the loss. And that is one of the ways that I will read the spirit to promote healing and empowerment. And you can do the same way with yourself as well, too. Okay. To inspire yourself, to uplift yourself, to always find that avenue to operate on from the highest aspect of yourself. Alrighty, I know everybody has different levels of challenges, but with repetition, consistency, and with visualization, the subconscious will naturally click in, okay, when it's time to get things done, when you need to uplift yourself, when it's like, okay, now it's time I need to promote myself, okay, repetition, visualization, consistency, and you can stay in power also. Okay, so what else did I want to say? So you can always shift your perspective by the use of language of um, by using words of empowerment. You can shift your words of you can shift your perspective. I just want to say these things over and over and over again. I can understand why people do, but because it is really based on consistency, being repetitive. Okay, not every day, not as no homework, not as something you have to, I have to go do this, you know what I'm saying? But the more that you promote wellness through the use of language by affirmations and words of power, the more it just be an auto programming set for yourself. Some people are born with it, some people are not, some people are still learning that using the words of empowerment um, transforms your subconscious, which naturally is going to change your conscious mind. Okay, if you have goals to reach, okay, if you have loss, okay, there's some healing, there's some release, words of empowerment through consistency, repetition, and visualization. It's like you're speaking words into existence, right? You can't see the words, you can't see it, but you can speak it. You can feel the words, but you can't see it, right? So what you are saying, you cannot see it. So it's in the dark, it's in the background. That's why I talk about the shadow a lot, not the shadow aspect of the dark night of the soul, but the shadow, the darkness that we don't see, that has so much promotion of healing, that has so much healing. You can't see the words that are coming out of my mouth. You might see them on the caption. That's because it's all black and darkness, baby. So promote healing and transformation by using words of empowerment, using words of power, you guys. Use words of power. Also, I have here like you can access your inner wisdom, okay, by words of power. You don't necessarily have to look at my words of power affirmations that I have here. You can make up your own. You have all the language within yourself too. This can be like a blueprint for you, but you can be creative and make up your own words of empowerment. That way you can access your own internal wisdom, guidance from spirit, your higher self, your ancestors, you know what I'm saying? That's going to help get you to where you need to go. So I really encourage that also is by using your own creativity and repetition and consistency to promote transformation and healing through words of power. So much self discovery within expressing yourself through self expression. It's like, oh man, I didn't even know this about myself. Okay, well, I didn't even know this was the avenue that was going on, but I can't even let me because that's I go down so many different avenues and I have so many different thoughts. Also, I wanted to say that embrace the words to heal and transform your life. So, embracing the words. Let's talk about a little bit about I. Let's talk about what a little bit of what embracing the words are. Embracing the words. What is that? What is embracing the words? So when I see this word here, when I see this, oh, come on now. When I see I am staying in power and I see that it's a number nine, nah, I automatically am filled with like I don't know how to say it, but like with magic, with like inspiration, with like because we have nine being transformation and staying in power. It's like okay, on this next level or this next expansion or however, I'm still going to have all of my faculties together, and I'm still going to be able to be very much self-aware because it's not about controlling people and manipulating people. It's about being ultimately self-aware. right? So, embracing the words is experiencing the sensation of the words, experiencing the intention of the words, the sensation of the words of power. It's like it gives me kundalini. It gives like just an excess of energy, basically. So not only does your soul love language, but spirit is going to emanate that language through action, okay? And you have to wholeheartedly, not have to, but you will, if you want to govern goals, okay, and aspiration, you will embrace through intention these words of empowerment for transformation and healing. I hope that all made sense, you guys. I'll see you guys soon. I'll be back with another oracle reading. And my new oracle cards just came in. Yes, they did. Oh my god. My new oracle cards just came in, and I'm working with those a little bit. Yes, baby. So, alrighty. I hope y'all enjoyed that and can use words of empowerment for transformation. Excuse me. Transformation and healing. Alrighty. I cannot reiterate no more than all of the things that are in the dark will come to light, baby. So use words of empowerment. Be well and journey in peace. Peace.